I get
take a lot of turns, I wouldn't.
I mean, I can drive it on a 45-degree angle, sideways, just fine. All my weight is in those tires and that transmission.
Yeah.
That motor weighs like 50 pounds, and then I weigh like 190. So.
What is this transmission?
What's that?
That's
Stock Cub Cadet.
Cub Cadet, you stood it up, so the weight stood up.
Pretty much. And then when I first did it, I had a lot of people tell me, "Oh, you're going to ruin that." I was like, so I got to looking. The transmission is set up with 3 compartments, and oil usually just rolls between all of them. So I have oil in the bottom one, and it's has a climbing gauge, so it runs the ring gear up, and it falls onto the spider and just keeps them perfect. The top one, pack of grease, and this one right here, pack of grease. Actually, I have 2 grease fittings. Really tapped in, so I can just spit a little in there. It does just fine.
Yeah, you just got it screwed up, stood out that way.
You know, I go and peek inside every now and then. Looks brand new.
That gear lever off that socket down here, look for gear reverse thing.
You know, you use what you got.
That thing, them bang going, that sounds good. Dude, go.
That's a Kohler Command. Single cylinder. That motor, when we got it, I was missing half the parts on it. And I was like, well, what am I going to do with this? And the guy's like, I have a 15 horsepower downshaft. Do you want it too? And I'm like, I'll take it and see what I can do with it. I took the 2, made the 1, and this is probably the best running motor I have.
Oh, so you done all this too? Made all that.
So this was a trick because when I first built it and I got ready to drive it for the very first time, I spun my wheel left, them tires went right. I was like, oh God. So I went and flipped it around, remade the mount for it, but then I made the steering geometry, but
it ain't got none of this.
Oh, it does. Oh yeah.
Well, it's right there, I guess.
If I get on a hill, you can actually see it pivot up. It works really well. But when I first made the steering, I would have the issue with the, when I would turn it, it would go and then one tire would fall in and then drag the corner, and it caused a lot of wear on my kingpins and all that. So I did some reading, and I found this nifty little trick on how to get the perfect steering geometry. And what you do is you tie a string from the kingpin, put it to right under the center diff, and anywhere along that string, if you put this, it will have perfect steering geometry. So then all of this is a matter of how far you want it to turn versus how much leverage you need to turn it. And I think I got it nailed in a perfect spot because I can turn this thing probably in this area super easy.
Got the camera up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big little ride, man. You don't see nothing like that.
It's the same exact clutch they use in the Cub Cadet, except the only thing I've done is I put a pulling spring on it, face the disc, put a fiber disc in it. It's fine. Now, I made this plate right here custom, and when I welded it, I didn't get the pins exactly centered, so there's a little bit of shaking that you hear when I drive with it. I'm actually about to go and CNC me a new plate and put pins where they're dead on, and as soon as that's done, all my weird clutch noises will be gone, and it'll sound great. But it's just a matter of doing it, and I haven't got that far yet.
Sounds good.
I've actually, over the past week, I've been making a custom stainless steel gas tank to go in the back because I run out of gas really quick with that small one. But
that thing run 18, 19 mile an hour.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty fast.
It's pretty stable. I don't have any problem with it.
Make your adapters off your wheels now. Y'all made all that?
Yep. That was a trick to make because you had to make sure you got everything just dead right. Otherwise, you'd be wobbling going down.
Yeah. Woo.
So we tacked, remeasured, tacked, remeasured. I mean, we probably spent an hour tacking each wheel.
Right here out to the wheel then. Yeah. It looks good, doesn't it?
It works. I mean, the only flaw with my design is that it's a lot of weight and leverage that's working against the stock axle, and I tend to break them.
Yeah.
every now and then. I've been doing good so far. I haven't broke one in about a year and a half.
Right there too, ain't it?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
But yeah, I tend to break axles about once a year or so.
Yeah.
But I have a trick up my sleeve. I'm actually machining a custom billet axle for it. That should fix all my issues. So I'll get there. Also, I had the program wrote up. I just got to press go now.
How you like his nuts hanging off the back?
Yeah.
I about tripped over him in the junkyard, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I see people with them things hanging down on the My wife said, that's so nasty. She hates it. When she see that, she hates it.
Well, like when you
That
see
right
the
there wouldn't be so bad.
when you see the trucks with the actual it's like no, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's just funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
And then
That's a whole lot better right there.
and then I was originally going to paint them the same color yellow,
Yeah.
but then I was like, I saw blue spray paint. And I'm like, I wonder how many. I was like, I just want to know how many people get the joke.
Blue balls, yeah.
It's like I knew exactly what I was doing when I painted them that color. Nice talking with y'all.
You too, young man.
Take care, bud.